Like I'm definitely gonna sturdy up. It's a lot going on. Hey guys, welcome to Fess Up with Peaches. I'm so sorry for the late delay today, guys. Like I know I've been out of tune, I've been out of whack, and I have to sturdy my shit up because I just hate not being cohesive and hate looking unprofessional. Like I hate it. Like my mind, right? Like I'm trying to like separate stuff right now so I can focus because like my mind is like right now. So like y'all know how I am. Like I just hate looking unprofessional. I hate not looking put together. Like I hate it. I really hate it. So sorry for the delay. Like I know I haven't, it's been a lot going on with me, but trust me, before the end of this month, I'm trust and believe by the end of this month, everything is gonna be back. I'm gonna have what I need to have in order because I just hate not looking put together. I hate looking like I don't have my shit together. It's 9:30. I was supposed to been on here since 9 o'clock. So anyway, happy Sunday to you guys. I'm so glad that you guys could join in. I have an amazing, amazing, amazing talent with me today. Amazing guy. His name is Jon Moore. He used to be a dancer. I didn't tell you to bring him up, Mike. He used to be a dancer. Um, I think he still is a dancer. He just left that creative side for a little while and now he's and a phenomenal, phenomenal, amazing, amazing talent. Um, and yeah, he's phenomenal, he's amazing. But before I go into him, like I said, I just want to see how everybody's doing. How's everybody's day? It's been a trying week. How was everybody's Easter? I didn't go on last week. I've been going through things medically, so I've been up and down medically. So like, I've been in my some days I feel like doing it, some days I don't. Like I've been up and down with a lot of stuff, like a lot of things in my mind, a lot of mixed emotions, but I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. I'm getting there with God's help. I'm getting there. Yeah, so it's just been a lot. Just a lot of, like I said, mixed emotions. I've been going through things in my head. A lot, when you go through things in your head sometimes and it's like a warfare in your head. I've been doing that a lot. Just trying to get things in order, just trying to, get things good with my child. Like it's been crazy. Like I've been shutting myself off to the outside world, and I know I can't do that because it's not good to do that. And I'm sorry for you guys that I have shut out, like and I've just been in my own space in my own world, doing my own thing, and I've been missing events. Like I've paid for so many events, and I haven't gone because I've just been in my head, and I just been, I just been in a different headspace. But I promise you I'm getting better. Um, Before the end of this month, trust and believe. Like I'm gonna have it together. Happy belated birthday to Funeral Squad's own Problems. I know he just had a big birthday party yesterday, so that was amazing. Shout outs to everybody that went. So, happy birthday to you, Nick. Shout outs to Ivy. Definitely shout outs to Ivy. And I'm so mad I missed her first session. I heard it was amazing, amazing, amazing first session. Um, and a lot of people came out. Uh, you know, what else? Is a lot coming up. Battle Fest is coming up, guys. Make sure you get your tickets for that. Um, you have Beast Mode coming up with Q and Beast Mode. Get ready for that. Teen nights start with Tati and Lucky Banks. So if you're not in tune with that, make sure you get in tune with teen night because that's starting. There's a lot of things. Let's see what else. There's a lot of stuff going on that I can keep you updated for. I told y'all by next week, definitely I'm gonna have my folder. I'm gonna have everything so y'all can see what's going on. I can update y'all about everything that's going on. Yeah. Um, So I'm gonna bring John up, but before I bring John up, I want to drop shout outs to Prom Pyramids, aka Boo Boo, aka Jet Life Prom, aka Mr. This That. He's really blowing up the charts right now with him and his record label, and the parties of his record label, Out of Control Records. So make sure y'all go tap into that. He's really, they dropping video after video, hit after hit. So make sure y'all tap into that support. Like I'm big on support because we don't support each other, y'all. We really don't. And it's sad that some of the people that support us aren't people that are close to us, which is crazy. But yeah. So I want to drop one of Jet Life Prime's news. He goes by so many names. I don't even know what name he's under now. But I want to drop Prime Pyramids. And then when we come back, we're gonna bring up John and talk to him and just tap in with him some more. So let's see if we could roll to Prime Pyramids video. Let's see how this goes. I don't want to bring him up. I want to roll a video. You keep bringing him up on the screen. I'm not ready for him on the screen. I want to put the video on. Okay, so I guess we're not doing that. Can you hear me, John?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, John, how's it going?
Good.
I'm really aggravated. I'm so sorry. I'm so aggravated right now, like beyond aggravated, because nothing is going
Nah,
how
you
I
good.
asked for it to go. So it's just
Yeah,
aggravating me. But how are you? How are you feeling today?
I'm good. Tired. I
I feel
already
you.
know
I
you
feel you.
frustrated. I know.
Yes,
I know you frustrated. Breathe.
I'm beyond
Just breathe.
frustrated right
You
now.
got
But yes.
it.
So introduce us to who Jon Moore is.
All right. My name is Jonathan Moore. That's my full name. But people call me John. People call me Akuma. That's my dance name. Um, dang, what you want to know?
Just
I've been playing the
introduce
cello
me.
for yeah. I've been playing the cello for like 17 years. Um, I'm from New Haven, Connecticut. Um, I'm a dancer. I have a musical background. Family full of musicians, athletes. Um, I'm pretty simple. Like it's like, what do you want to know? What do you want to
Okay,
know about me?
so what before you became a musician, what started your career in dancing? Like how did you get into that?
Oh man. So it was back in middle school. It was like 2009. I remember when ABDC used to come on, and then the Ringmasters was on, and I was like, "Yo, who are these people? I never saw this style before." And they said it was flexing. I'm like, "Okay, what is that?" So all of a sudden, I started seeing them bone breaking and all that. I was like, "Okay, that's crazy. I want to learn that." So I started stretching with a belt and all that stuff. Then I finally started bone breaking, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I got it!" I'm a flex on that. but but other than that, I started watching more of like the battles, like the old Battle Fest. A lot of the sessions, Slaughterhouse, and probably around 2013, 14. I started like just hanging around the flexes, like actually going to the events and stuff, because I've been watching them on YouTube so much. I'm like, all right,
Okay.
they right in New York. Like I'm in Connecticut. That's not too far away. Let me go with my squad because there's dances in Connecticut too. So we all went to Battle Fest, and after that, I just started dancing some more and some more. So that's pretty much how that started, though.
So as you started dancing, so
Mm.
I'm imagining you're from Connecticut.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Yep.
part of Connecticut are you from?
New Haven.
Okay. So you see
Yep.
the style, you're from Connecticut, you see the style, you want to learn this style. who were the people that you were looking at that you were like, you know what? Yeah, I gotta be like that. Like I want to learn from like
Dang. Well, at first I was looking at Snow a lot, bone
just
breaking
the
Snow.
snow.
Yep, definitely Snow, Nugget. Um, then further on, I was looking at X, Young X. He used to be called Young X. So I used to look at X a lot. Who else? Dang, I don't even know. Like, it's just everybody. I used to watch everybody. So,
Okay,
oh,
so what?
Definitely Bones,
Okay,
and
some of the
Vibes.
greats. You you
Yep.
you you named a lot of great ones. So
Hmm.
what made you say, you know what, I want to put down dancing for a while and pick up this form of art that I have?
Dang. I think it's because before the dancing, I was still in the music because of my family. So, growing up in church and, my mom is a singer, my dad is a bass player, my uncles are guitarists, drummers.
Oh,
So
so you
growing
come
up with
from a,
that,
a line of music.
yeah, exactly. So even even before dance, I was a musician. So
Mhm.
that's pretty much it. So it never left me. Even though like dancing was my everything for a few years, but I still knew at the end of the day I could lean towards music, and I always did that. So yeah,
So
that's pretty much it.
so as you were leaning towards it, like what made you, did you ever have any battles?
Yeah.
Okay, who was your first battle?
Dang. Who was my first battle?
Who was your
In
very
New
first
York,
battle?
right? Like
It
New
don't
York, or
matter.
you just saying in general?
Wherever it was, where was your first battle?
Dang. Where was my first battle?
You don't remember your first battle?
It had to be in middle school. It had to be in middle school because back in 2009, 10, everybody watched ABDC. Everybody tried to copy Jabberwockies and all them other heads. And so I started hitting her with a bone break. I don't know who it was because it was just other kids in the middle school. So you know how we get a little light feet session or whatever. So
Hmm.
somebody got all serious, try light feet.
So
I
what
said,
you
all
gonna
right, bet.
do?
Nobody knew what bone breaking was. So I hit him.
Wow.
I hit him with a dead arm and all that other stuff, and they was like, "Yo, what the world was that?" I said, "Yo, like I'm
Shout outs
flexing,
to
like
Smooth. Hey
I don't
Smooth,
know,
what's going on, Smooth? Definitely gotta get Smooth up
smooth up."
here. So
Yeah. So
okay, so if you can't remember your first, give me a couple of names that you can remember that
okay,
you have battled.
zero. I battled zero at Slaughterhouse.
Okay.
Uh, couple of off the grids. I was in the Rumble. Shout out to Primo, that's my boy. I had a few Connecticut battles. I was in a lot of tournaments. Um, I battled my boy Digits. Digits is a dope. He's a dope dancer in Connecticut. I don't know, like I got a few names. Um, Me and X actually, I ain't even gonna say a battle. Like I wasn't even supposed to battle him. I'm like X, like you taught me how to bone break, like pretty much. So it's like this is not even a battle, like it's. But I guess me and him sparred. Uh, I don't know, like yeah. So I it's not like I did King of the Streets or anything, like, but I stepped in the ring with a few people.
Okay.
So
You weren't
yeah,
major in it, but you did your due
yeah,
diligence. You did your due
exactly.
diligence.
Exactly. Yeah, that's all. I'm like, I'm not like, okay, I want a belt. Like, nah, I did it for the fun. Like, I did it for the
Okay.
fun, and everybody was cool. Feel me?
So after you started, what made you say, you know what? before you even, because you didn't start music after, because you always had music, what made you decide on the instrument that you chose? Because I see that you played the cello. What
Yeah.
made you decide? Because from what you said, you have a very diverse musical background. You can play a lot of
Mm,
instruments. So what made you
mm,
decide on the cello?
dang. To be honest, I picked it up because I just like the sound of it. It was different. And me personally, I like being different. So I know, like, in a lot of black musician households, I guess there's bass players, there's drum players, guitarists. But me, I wanted to be different. So in fifth grade, I picked that up because back in fifth grade in my middle school, everybody had a choice to choose what they wanted to play, and I just chose the cello because I just like the sound. But after that first year, I started to fall in love with it, so that's why I chose it and stuck with it within the years.
Okay, so what was your very first performance in the cello?
My very first performance was in middle school, um, fifth grade. Oh, fifth grade. Our first string recital. You play
Okay.
like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and all that stuff.
Ah,
But
so what,
I'm just
I
like, all
mean,
right, this is yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
my fault. So as I've seen you, like I've been seeing you, like you've been to a couple of major places to play the cello. Just give
Yeah,
me a couple of places that, as you have been playing the cello in your career, that playing the cello has taken you.
dang. So one of the places was the New Haven Green. Like it's like a park, but that was part of a festival called Arts and Ideas,
Hmm.
and the whole park was just packed, like thousands, like a good thousand or so, like probably way more than 1,000. Um, so that's one of the spots, and then one of the places in Yale, like one of Yale University campuses. Um, I did a competition back in high school, and I took first place in that. Off of my original song that I made, while everybody else was playing like Mozart and all that other stuff. While here I am with a cello, um, doing type of loop pedals and all type of electronic stuff. So I showed them different, and then I took that first place prize. So um, yeah, you got Yale University. Um, shoot, even New York, even New York. I can't say much about it because it's in development.
Okay.
So just know New York.
Okay. So,
So yeah,
meaning you're going to be doing something major in New York.
yes,
Okay.
yep. And it
So,
and it involves and it involves
mhm,
the flex community too. So
that's
yeah,
dope.
it's
That's dope.
yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
It's going
So
to be, can you talk about who you're working with? You can't talk about who you're working with?
I'm working with Cal. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm working with
All
Cal.
right. Okay.
That's all.
That, okay. So I know if you and Cal got something, go shout outs to Cal, another amazing dancer, amazing
Definitely.
performer, amazing performer. So
Hmm.
as you're going and you keep going, like what motivates you to be different? Because like I said, like there's a lot that you could be doing with yourself. So what made you say, you know what? I want to step out the box and I don't want to be, I don't want to be the typical. What made you say, I want to step out the box?
Well, when you're typical, it just becomes boring. I'm like, yo, I'm getting bored of this. So I'm like, you know what? Let me try some other stuff out. Let me see if I could change the sound of my instrument. Let me plug this up to an amp. Like, let me see how this cello gonna sound if I plug it in and make it sound like a guitar, or I don't know. Like, so when I was playing like the classical music, and like I respect classical music. I respect all genres of music. Um, at a certain point, I just became so bored and tired of it, and then I'm like, all right, it's time for me to find out what I can do instead of reading off of a piece of paper of another person's song, because that's not who I am. Like, I like to create. I'm a creator. So instead of me reading off of people's pieces of paper, I'm gonna make my own songs and I'm gonna create my own song.
So, how many songs have you created?
Jeez, I don't even know. I lost count.
So,
I
so
lost
when
count,
you're
and yeah, go ahead.
so when you're asked to play something, are you performing an original piece every time?
Yeah, yeah, every time, every
So,
time. I don't I don't do covers. I don't do covers. Like like
and
seriously, like I respect people that do covers, but it doesn't show like who I am at all. It doesn't show who I am. And so when I do my original pieces, they're like, okay, what song is that? And when are you putting that on Spotify? When are you putting that on YouTube? I'm like, I don't know. I gotta record first. But but it comes to show when you're doing you, like, and then it's original and nobody else does it, that changes the whole game. And so that's what I'm on right now. So I mean, and that even applies with dancing, like even with flexing. Like I'm like, yo, when you look like the other person, you're not being original. And
that's with
so when
anything,
you yeah, with anything, it's like
with
seriously with
anything.
anything, just be you. Like seriously, just be you. And that's my motto. Like just be you. And I tell that to anybody that's on the come up. Like just be original and just be you. So yeah.
So, with that being said, and you're saying just be you, and you do original pieces. Have you have you looked into like getting into the music business where you can play live for a rapper or you could play live for an artist? Like, are you getting to that point?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've
Have you
I've
gotten
I've
to that
already
point?
yeah. I've already
Okay.
been there. But
Can you talk about some of the artists then that you've played or worked with?
mhm, definitely. There is a singer in New Haven. Her name is Newe, and she is a phenomenal singer, like phenomenal. And we're currently doing something. I'm looking at my schedule, May 20th and May 27th. So she wanted cello while she sings one of her songs, and she's been traveling in like all over the United States and stuff. And um, usually I work alone. Like I like being a soloist. But when I hear her songs, I'm like, okay, I like her songs. Fine. Like all right, cool. Like I'm down. So those are one of the artists that I'm currently working with at the moment. But
Are you
I can't say
you
much. But
you can't say much
but
about the other ones,
yeah, I can't say much about the other ones. Like it's just you know everything's gonna reveal itself in due time.
and
So
that's great. That's so you got a lot of
mhm.
projects coming up.
Mhm.
So how can I let me see how can I ask this question?
Ask
What do
it.
you
Don't hold back.
what do you think the gap is between your world and the dance world?
My God. All right, elaborate. Elaborate on that.
Okay, when I say what do you think the gap is between your what you're doing and playing the classical music and doing all of these things versus like how you're tapping into the dance where a dancer can tap in and say, because I mean, perfect example, you said cow. Cal is
Hmm.
definitely one that I can see dancing because, like, everybody doesn't have that performance trait because
Right.
your style of music is not a battle. I mean,
Hmm.
they could mix
Hmm.
it into a
Hmm.
battle style, but your style of music is definitely performance styling.
Right.
So, where do you think there's a gap between the information or just the knowledge of just live performing and live music and artistry as what you're doing to dance versus them getting a record or just playing music? What do you think for you, being that you come from both worlds is the gap?
Hmm. I can honestly say, when it comes to like combining the two, like the style in which I do musically with dancing, there's been a lot of battle dancers that don't know how to perform, and I don't I don't know, like, I it's kind of hard for me to answer that question. Um I don't know, because I never sat down and actually thought of it, you know. I never thought about that question. So so me, like honestly, if I can answer a question, I'm gonna answer it. But if I can't answer the question, I'm gonna just tell you I can't answer that question. So
So, okay,
so
cool. So, what do you think, you being on the outside? So then, if that's the case, you being on the outside looking in, what do you think as a performer? Because now you're
mhm.
considered a performer. What do you think the dance world, as a street dance world, is lacking?
The performance aspect, like seriously, because let's say you are, you know, you got hired to perform, but then you're dancing like you're in a battle. And on top of that, the music, like let's say you got to dance with strings, like, and maybe you got to dance classical. I don't know. Well, not dance classical, but you got to dance to classical music or something like that. So your performance aspects is needed. Like that
I'm
performance
doing
side
my
is
show,
needed.
Pete.
It's
I'll
not
call
like,
you back.
yep.
I'm sorry, my son called me.
No, you good, you
Go
good.
ahead, go ahead.
So so it's like, yo, you can't be battle dancing, man. You're in a performance. Like you gotta separate the two, you know.
So
So
for the
when it
people,
comes,
okay, so for people that
yeah,
don't understand, because there's a lot of people that I find that don't understand what the difference between performing and battling. So what would you say your definition is?
performing is actually displaying the actual artistry of what you're doing. Versus battling, like, yo, like I'm trying to knock your head off. Like it's just like, okay, like battling it's like, yo, like what are you doing? Like it's like, yo, you just throwing punches on punches on punches. Like, yo, listen, you're so I just think the battle side is just the aggressive, like the aggressive side of dance,
Mhm.
while the performance aspect is the beauty behind the art that you're doing.
I love the way
So
you just demonstrated that. I love
yeah,
that
yeah,
synopsis that you just did. Like, it's the beast versus the beauty of it all,
thank exactly,
basically.
exactly.
It's the
So
beast
so
versus the beauty.
yeah, that's it. That's it. So we already know how it is when we had a flexing event. You know, it's straight, it's raw, like it's aggressive. Feel me? While when you see other flex dancers performing, like you see the beauty of it. Like you literally see the beauty and the just all the details of what the style is. And that's when people that don't know what flexing is or don't know what this certain style is, they're like, wow, like this is a dope style. This is awesome. And they want to see more of that. So
Mm.
yeah, that's my
So
thing.
okay, so yeah, I'm about to tap in with you. So name
All right.
me Name me three. I'll go forward. You can't do four, three.
Okay.
Name me three dancers that you think are better performers than battlers.
Oh, oh, don't do this. Don't do this.
Come on.
Don't
Come on. This is
don't do
FESSUP.
this.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I gotta think about that. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta think about that.
Okay.
Performers.
So
Mm.
who okay, so who do you think, right? Because people I don't be shy. This is information
Nah, nah,
people
nah.
need to know. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
So who can you honestly say, you know what? I'll rather like him as a battler than a performer.
You know, you like seriously. This is one of my boys though. Kwame.
Hmm.
I like. I see him as a performer than a battler.
Okay.
Um, and
I've
it's
always
only
said that about
because
Kwame.
yeah, like bro, that's my brother. Like seriously, he was over my house. And we I nah, I can't tell y'all all of that. I can't tell y'all all of that, but just
This is
know it was
FESSUP,
like
bro. Cut it.
yeah,
It's FESSUP. Like talk your
just
talk,
just
bro.
know just know the cello and him is like brothers and sisters. So so I see him more as a performer than a battler. I'm not saying he's a bad battler, not like he's ill, he's
Of
mad.
course not. That's not what we're
Yeah,
saying at all.
yeah,
That's why I'm
exactly.
asking you. Okay, so you said Kwame. Is there
Hmm.
anybody else that you could think of that you're like, you know what? I would rather see him as a performer more than a battler.
Mm, mm, I can't think of it right now.
Okay. Is
Loki,
there
can't think of it right
okay?
now.
Is there anyone that you think is a battler that performs and they're better off as a battler?
Smooth, Smooth
You
is a
think
battler.
he's not a performer. So
I don't think he is.
You don't think he possesses those qualities as far as the beauty to the essence of what he's doing, he's more of a beast.
Yes, and he's ill. Like he's ill. But I think sometimes people will like they'll miss what he's doing while he's performing, and sometimes it looks like he's battling when he's really trying to perform. But
Mm.
um, I mean that's just me. Like that's also my brother
Yeah,
too.
right.
Like
As you speaking your
yeah,
mind. So I'm gonna throw a couple of names out there to you. And I want you to tell
okay,
me if you feel they're a performer or a battler. Okay.
okay,
You ready?
yeah,
Tragic,
battler,
finesse,
battler,
slick,
mm, battler.
Dre.
Oh Lord, battler, battler, battler.
Let's see. I'm trying to go deep, dig deep, dig deep.
Okay.
Ivy.
Mm, she's both. She's both. Cause her style is like
I
is
feel that way about Slick. I feel like Slick can be both. Slick can be a performer and Slick can
uh-huh.
be a battler. I
True.
really feel that, yeah, Slick can be both. Little G. Well, he's not Little G no more. G.
Jerry, he's battler. That nigga Mike Tyson.
Okay, let's see
That nigga
who
Mike,
else.
yeah, he might.
Kels. Kels.
Cows, dang brother Cows. He is. I'm leaning towards battler, even though I know he can perform. But me personally, I think battler. So,
You'll say battler for that one.
mm-hmm. What you think?
Okay. I think Kels to me is a battler. He's more of a
Okay,
battler to me than a performer. I've never really
okay,
seen Kels perform. Most of the times I've seen Kels perform, he's been on a big battle stage. So
yeah.
I've never, like I said, I haven't really seen him perform, but when it comes to the battling, it's top notch when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to the battling.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Who a couple of other names. Trying to dig deep. With people that have different styles. What would you say about Primo?
Preem, my brother Preem, he's a battler. He's a battler. Come on, he's a battler.
What
That's
a okay,
no debate.
okay. Primo's a battler. What would you say
Uh-huh.
about what would you say about Betty?
Betty, I haven't like truthfully, I haven't followed her like that, so I can't say. But I have seen her battle once at off the grid, so
Okay.
I can't
So you
say whether
don't know
she's
too
a
much. Betty's an OG. How don't you know
yeah,
Betty?
yeah. I know, but I'm picky. I'm sorry.
Okay. So being that you said that, I'm gonna tap into that because you said you're picky. So name me
Mhm.
right now the top five people that you think are your OGs that you would consider, you know what? If I talk about dance, they will be considered my OG. These are the five people that if I'm talking about flexing, I look up to. Or that if I'm saying anything about flexing, these are the people I'm gonna mention because I look at them as my OG.
X, Dice, um, I don't even know. I don't even know. I know I could honestly say Primo because the people that I'm naming, they pretty much show me the ropes. So I can honestly say those are like, and I can't even name. Oh, Terry, definitely Terry. Um, who would be my fifth? Who would be my fifth? I would definitely bring up Snow too,
So those
cause
would be your
he
five.
yeah,
Those would be your
because
five
he
OGs for you.
yeah. Yep for me definitely cause Snow um he battled at one of my events at one of because me and Primo we do collab events called the Gristland.
Doc, get
So
out of here. Why would you
that's
say Snow over Doc is crazy? Doc
that's
said
what that's what
Snow
I was
over Doc.
thinking about Doc
No, you
and
wasn't.
Doc.
Don't do that. Don't
Nah.
do that.
I gotta say Doc. I'm sorry. I gotta say Doc. I'm so sorry, Doc.
So
I'm
who you
so
taking
sorry.
out? So who you taking out? Because it's fine. So who you taking
I
out?
gotta
Because it's fine.
I gotta take Snow out. Snow gotta go. Snow got I'm sorry.
Wow, Doc. See what you started, Doc? See what you started, Doc?
Yo,
See, Doc,
I hate Doc, bro.
that's nah,
Nah,
Doc.
Doc
Doc,
Doc is
that's
an a-hole.
crazy, Doc.
Doc is an a-hole, bro. But I
Doc, see what you started, Doc? Shout outs to Doc, man. Shout outs to Doc. Shout outs to Main Event, man. M90. Like, Doc, that was crazy. Like,
Nah,
see what you
definitely.
started?
Nah.
Nah, Doc. You put that up there.
Nah.
Boy changed his whole mind. A cool money man.
Doc
I've
definitely,
been there from
Doc
the
definitely
beginning.
showed me the
He
ropes.
changed my
Nah.
credit and all. So what does yo? Y'all killed me with that. So because he came to your crib and laughed, that makes you his OG, bro. That makes you his
Nah. He did
OG.
it.
Just tell me, Doc.
He he did a lot more. He did a lot more. He valid. He valid. He valid. He valid.
But the fact, no, he didn't, because I'm being fess up. The fact that you didn't even remember mean he didn't do shit. The fact that you thought of Snow first, the fact that you thought of Snow first before Doc is giving me skeptical vibes about what did Doc really do.
I
I'm just
ever
keeping
gonna
it a
hold you,
buck,
Doc.
Doc. Because he didn't even
Doc.
think of
Doc.
you just now until you said something, Doc. So I'm trying to find out how
Nah.
valid are you, Doc? How valid are you, Doc?
Nah, I was literally thinking about Doc, but I said, you know what? Snow
You
had. I ain't gonna hold you.
you
Snow
can't be
was,
thinking about
you
him and
know.
not say his name, though. See, like we not gonna try to cover this up.
Hey,
Like this is
Snow
fessed
won me
up. This is
over.
as raw as it gets.
Snow,
Like,
Snow won me over. That's all I can tell you.
because I wasn't finished. I wasn't even finished with the performance and battling. See, this is how I know. Don't do that because I didn't forget about you. I didn't even finish my list
Oh my
before we
gosh.
even got into that. See, like, y'all better stop getting emotional on me. Like, stop getting emotional on me because y'all killing me, bro. Y'all killing me, bro. I
I
will
love you,
never
Doc.
forget about you, Doc. Why would I? And my name is with a Z, not an S. Peaches.
Peaches.
Za. Za. Thank you. I wish I would stop saying my name with an S. It's not Peaches. It's
Oh my
Peaches
god.
with a Z. Thank you. So now that he said it, Doc, do you think Doc is a better performer or battler?
My boy is a god of war. He's a battler.
No,
Just next.
don't. We not gonna do it.
Just next.
We
Next.
not. We not gonna do this because Doc is up here.
Oh
We
my
gonna keep it
god.
like he wasn't even up here. Doc,
Let's let's
performer
let's move
or
on.
battler?
Who?
Like Doc, a performer or battler? We not gonna do this.
Oh my gosh.
What are you
I'm sorry.
laughing about, John? Performer
Oh my
or
gosh.
battler?
Yo, Doc is hilarious.
He's
Okay.
crazy for
All
that
right.
right now.
All right. All right. All right. I'm good.
Okay, you good now? Great.
Yeah, I'm good.
Performer or battler? Doc.
Battler.
Okay. Battler. What do you think of Shells? Battler or
Oh,
performer?
Auntie Shells? Oh man. Uh
Now you
I'm
got
leaning
all these
towards both.
people.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards both.
Okay.
Cause
What do you
she
think?
could do it all.
What do you think? What do you think of Wiz?
Oh, Wiz? Um, that's my boy too. That nigga is ill. I would say, dang, he's like both too. Like he has both in his pocket. So
Okay.
I could honestly say both.
What would you say about Droid?
Droid, dang, Uncle Droid.
You got a lot of
Both.
family now that I'm saying names. You
Yeah,
got all these uncles and aunts that
yeah,
you got coming
yeah,
out the woodwork, but you never
yeah. They're
mentioned
my
them when
aunts.
I asked you who were your solidified solidity. You never
I
mentioned these
know.
people.
I know.
So
I know.
I'm still trying
I
to
know.
figure out
I
how do they
apologize.
merge now into this big world that you're creating? Because you told me your five OGs. Now you got
Mm-hmm.
Auntie Shells, you got Uncle
Mm-hmm.
Cal, like you got all these
Mm-hmm.
people. Like how are they
Yeah.
merging and like how are they stamping on your life? Because as I'm saying names, I guess you're remembering the parts that they played. So
Yeah. And I'll piggyback on that. There's a lot of people that impacted who I am in the flex community. So that's why it's so hard for me to name a lot of people because
no,
everybody
but you
had
need to. And I
had
tell
an equal
people that
role.
all the time. I tell people
Right.
that not to say to cause controversy, but a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people always put stamps on people that really shouldn't get a stamp. You feel me?
Right.
Or a lot
Right.
of people will say, "Yeah, that's my young boy." And the young boy don't even know that's their young boy. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
especially for the new generation, because there's so much different differentiality between who's considered an OG, who's considered a vet. See, y'all times are
Mm-hmm.
different. So y'all OGs will not be my OGs. You feel me?
Right.
Because I some of the names you name, I can hear people saying now, they're not OGs, but people have to
Mm-hmm.
understand the timing. The
Right.
timing
Exactly.
is different because
Mm-hmm.
who some people will consider OGs for their time bracket is not really OGs because you don't know people that I would consider my OGs. Your OG
Right.
bracket is totally different
Right. Totally.
from the
Totally
people.
different. Totally
Yes,
different.
from the people you learned from the people that you were around, from the people that contributed to your dance
Right.
study. Your OGs are totally different. Like, look, you said Doc is one. Like a lot of people
Yep.
won't consider Doc an OG, but for you, for your generation, Doc is
That's an
considered your
OG.
OG. You
Yep.
feel me?
That's an
Doc
OG.
is considered
Personally.
your OG.
Personally.
You
Right.
feel me?
Personally. That's an OG for me. Yeah. Yep. OG.
Cal,
X
new
OG.
generation for Cal. New generation Cal will be considered an OG because of the new generation and what he's done and how he's done it and the impact he's
Mm-hmm.
leaving on the new generation. It's a lot of people that, that will be considered OG. So I tell people all the time they have to really look at the timing and they have to look at the brackets with the flex
Right.
world when people
Right.
be like, oh, this is my OG, and people be like, oh no, that's not really an OG, and so
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
um
Yep.
we'll keep going. Yeah, we'll keep going down the line.
Yep.
Terry,
Terry.
performer or battler?
Battler. Definitely a battler.
Okay, Geo.
Dang.
I think Geo is both for me.
Yeah.
Geo
I
is
was I
both
was
for
gonna say
me.
both.
Geo is
Like
definitely
he's
both
he's
for me.
he's OD. Like he's yeah. Yeah, he's definitely both.
Let's see. Kit Kat.
Hmm. Battler.
Okay. I'm gonna give you two more. Two more. Let me think, because I got so many list of names running through my head. I'm gonna give you two more. Storm,
Both.
definitely both.
Definitely
And
both. He's definitely both.
my last one is Do you watch the new dancers these days? Do you watch the new dancers?
Barely. I
Barely.
only Yeah, I mean, I only focus on like my circle, I guess, because I still got people that still flex in my circle. So yeah, kind of it's off and on when I feel like it.
Okay, so basically you pick it up when you pick up flexing when you feel like it.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay. Yeah. That So, what is next for Jon Moore? Like, I know you said you're working on something with Cal. You have some stuff coming out with artists. Besides the things that
Mhm.
you can't talking about, like for this next, we're in March. I mean, we're in April. So for like the next 6 months, what is your blueprint?
My blueprint is to get this single out. I'll try to get this
Okay.
single out. And so I'm
Okay.
in the process of brainstorming certain parts that I should add in the song, certain parts that I should take out and then record that um and just travel. I just within the 6 months I want to travel outside of the tri-state area. Um
Okay.
Definitely want to try to head over to Florida and Georgia and the West Coast and try to collab with different artists, not just musicians but dancers too. But I definitely
Okay.
want to do more collaborations with dancers, and that's pretty much it for right now. There are other ideas, but I don't want to talk about it. But those are certain things that I know, but those are certain things that I do have brainstorm right now.
Laundry. I
So
got laundry to do.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
So
that's pretty much it.
is it possible you could play something for us?
Shoot, why not?
Yes. Is it possible you could
Yeah.
play something original? Okay, I'm gonna give you a task right now. I want you to play something original, and then I want you to give me a remix version of any song that you choose.
Any remix song?
Any song that you want to put your own little remix to, you can do that second. But the first, I want a song from you.
Give you something light,
Thank
I
you,
guess.
time.
Um, Let me
Something
know
like,
if you could hear it clearly.
okay.
That's good.
Yeah, perfect.
Alright.
That was amazing. It brought me back
Yeah.
to, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Memoirs of Geisha.
Now I've heard of it, but I never watched it.
You really need to watch that movie. You really need to watch
Okay.
that movie. Fuck, fuck the movie aspect of it. The musicality in that movie is amazing. You definitely have to watch
Word.
Memoirs of Geisha. But yeah, so and give me a remix. Let me hear a remix. A remix to any song of your choice. Nah, that was dope. That was a dope version of Blackstreet. Dope version of Blackstreet. Don't leave me, girl. That was that. Please stay with me too. Yes, that was dope. Dope, 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 dope. So like
Thank you.
how many hours do you practice a day?
Dang, on a good day, I could practice in between 2 to 3 hours, depending. So it's like when I'm not feeling it as much, I try to spend at least an hour a day. But when I'm really
Mm.
in that zone, it could be for hours. Like when I'm really like creating.
So if a person wants to learn this instrument, how long
Hmm.
does it take the dedication to really master this instrument?
It can take, truthfully, it takes a lifetime to really master an instrument. But just for like the basics, probably like a good 4 years, 3 years, like to at least get the foundation down. So
Mm.
learning the foundation, learning the basics is the most important thing.
So, being that you're doing this, I always ask people the question, what is your social life like? Are you dating? Are you just focused, tunnel vision? Like,
Mhm.
what is the scene? What is the scene?
I got my lady just chilling in the back right now. I don't know if you can see
Okay,
it,
hey
but
lady, hey lady. I
like,
was wondering whose feet
there
was
you
up.
go.
I was like, whose feet is that on a bed?
Yeah,
Hi,
Hello.
how
this
are
is
you? Yeah, yeah.
this
I'm
is
chilling.
Introduce
How about you?
yourself. Introduce yourself.
this is my lady Jasmine.
Hey guys.
What does it
Yeah, we've
what is
been
yes. That's dope.
yeah
Dope,
we've
dope,
been
dope.
we've been dating for this is our 7th year.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's about that
Yeah,
time. You know
it's
what I
about
mean? But
it's yeah,
yeah,
definitely about
yeah.
that time.
Every, everybody was
What
talking about
it's
it.
like the commercial. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Yeah, but
Yes,
yep,
that's the commercial. What are you waiting for?
yeah, but yeah,
But
that's pretty
that's
much
dope.
yeah. My social life is I'm pretty to myself. Like I like my circle is pretty small. Like I don't have everybody in my circle. Like mm-mm, nah,
Dope, dope,
like
dope, dope,
yeah,
dope, dope, dope,
yep.
dope. That is amazing. 7 years. And how old are you?
I'm 25,
And
turning
that's
26
amazing.
next month. My birthday
That's
month.
amazing that you're dedicated. You're in a 7-year relationship. Some people your age
Mhm.
don't even think in that motive. Like now,
Right.
everybody still thinks, oh, I want to sow my royal oats. I'm too young to settle down. So even with you, what was your reason for wanting to be like, you know what? Nah, I don't want to play the field. Like, what made you find one person and say, you know what? I think this is what I want to do. I want to
Cause
stay with this one.
I already played the field and it got boring. And then and
I hear a
then
lot of people say that, but I'm just
yeah.
being honest and real. When people say I've played the field, what is your definition of I've played the field? No disrespect, Jasmine, but you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
we
yeah,
talking,
yeah,
No,
we
it's
talking,
okay.
yeah,
we
yeah. You
talking
good, you
fess
good.
up. We talking fess up.
It's
Like when
like
people be like, because you talk to somebody that's in their even their 40s and 50s. They'll tell you, boy,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know nothing about playing the field. You ain't even get you ain't even get your feet wet. But in your
Right.
instances, you feel that you've had gotten your feet wet. So like
Mm-hmm.
what is it that made you what was it that made you say, yeah, I don't think this is for me anymore?
It's because I got nothing out of it. I literally got nothing out of it. It was like, okay, like you look good, like we do what we do. Now what? I'm just like, all right, like I have nothing out of it. But when I met her, she changed the whole dynamic of
She changed the
um
game.
yeah, yeah. She changed it all up.
Come on,
And then
Jazz. Pass her the alley hoop. You passed her the alley hoop. She
yeah,
went in for the layup.
Yo, I can't. And so she she showed a side of me that I didn't see, and the value that I have. I'm like, okay, I didn't know like I'm this loving type of guy. Like, and sometimes it felt
She
uncomfortable.
brought
Like,
out some things in you that you didn't know you had,
yeah, exactly.
which is
It,
amazing.
yeah,
I
exactly.
tell people
And
that all the time. Some people go and I say different people bring out different things in relationships for different people.
hmm
So like
hmm
just because you feel me, you didn't see that side of him, certain people bring out different things. So
right, exactly.
it
And
yeah, and
that's why I'm like, and on top of that, I can honestly say without her, my cello career right now wouldn't even be because she was so supportive of it. And
dope,
even when
dope.
I ain't feel like she literally brings stability, and that's something that
Oh,
every
yes,
person should have.
you better big up your
So
lady. You got that. Oh boy, you better go
like
ahead,
seriously,
boy.
like people may say, "Oh yeah, you still young." Nah, like I am 25, but that don't mean I lack wisdom. Like I obviously know what I
You see
have.
what I'm talking about,
So
right?
so like if I have somebody dope as her, I'm keeping her. That's it. You're not going nowhere. That's it's over.
That's it.
Welcome to death
Don't make
row.
her another man's treasure. Do not make her another man's treasure.
Welcome to death
That's
row.
definitely welcome to Death Row Records. That's it. You stamp. You ain't going nowhere. It's over for
Nowhere.
you.
That's it.
But that's definitely dope that you definitely found that, and you know you definitely have that stability and that support at a
hmm
young age, because people even older than you, my age, it takes it's hard looking for someone that can give you that support. And even in my age,
Right.
so to have it from a young age is amazing, like
Yeah.
totally. Because like I said, a lot of
Yeah.
people don't have it, just the regular support from even family. So the fact that it's an outsider that came in for this time, this period of time, and you know she became Lady Rada Da,
Yeah.
that's an
That's it.
amazing blessing, amazing blessing.
Yeah. Definitely. It definitely
But
is. Like I don't take it for granted at all. Like
definitely don't,
seriously.
and you shouldn't, because it's a lot
Right.
of, I tell people even now, it's a lot of people, even people in my age, that are still looking for love and just looking for that right person, because, you know, looking for that support system and looking for that ride or die. It's people
Right.
40s, 50s still looking for ride or die. So the fact that God has blessed you with that at such a young age is definitely something to cherish. Definitely something to
Definitely.
cherish, definitely something to take into consideration about what it says about where you're moving with your life and how you're moving with your life. You feel me?
hmm
So
hmm
definitely amazing. Do you think that like dancing is totally over for you, and
Nah.
or like what?
Mm-mm. No. Nah.
So
I'm
are
still.
we gonna see you?
I still got that flexing blood. Don't get it twisted. Like I'm
I, I get it.
that'll never leave me.
But what I will say though, what I will say
Yeah.
though is, when I say are you done, meaning are you done with the battling scene, or like will you ever come back and be like, yeah, put me in the game, coach?
Yeah, I can honestly say right now is not a time for me to battle
Mm-hmm.
because I have the passion right now. This is the passion. So I gotta
Mm-hmm.
stay focused on the passion. But um shoot, I don't know. Me, I'm full of surprises. So one day I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. The next week, here I'm in, I'm in a dance ring. So
I say I really
um
think um I really think, sorry to cut you off. It's a
no,
couple
you
of
good.
people that I think you should start, which is I think would be a really dope idea if you did. I think you should start, you know how they have like the spoken word type of thing? I think it
Yeah.
would be really dope if you linked up with a couple of artists to do that. Like, I think Killer would be a
Mhm.
dope artist to link up to, and you play the cello and he just do a little spoken word. Boo Boo definitely will be another one for you to link up with, and just let him speak some spoken word while you play something like one of your songs, and let him just I
Mhm.
think Google would definitely be a great person to do that with. Dancing wise, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely people might uh people won't kill me for this, but there's a couple of dances I would love to see how they perform while you play. Tugs is one.
Right.
I really would
Okay.
want to see Tugs perform and demonstrate performance to why you play, because I think that would be such a dope side of artistry for him.
Hmm.
Um,
Tugs have that style to do it
yes,
too.
Wiz, because of Wiz style,
Hmm.
I definitely would want to see Wiz do something with you as far as the cello and things are is concerned. Definitely Ivy. Definitely, because
Yep.
Ivy style is
Definitely.
so like Ivy style is so like is I can't put style is so amazing. I would love to see her get on and do something with you. As far as the cello, even like OG, I would love to even see like Tafari, Reg, even Marty do something with the
Mhm.
cello with what you're doing, because it I think it would show another side of them, another side, another balance to them that people haven't
Yeah.
seen in a while. But
I hear you.
definitely take those things in notes, tap in.
Hmm.
um it was definitely great talking to you. Definitely, I really appreciate you for coming on Fess Up with Peaches and talking to me, and your
Hmm.
talent is like it's amazing. I'm still in awe. Like, I know
Thank
a
you.
black person that plays cello. Like, because I mean, when you see, yeah, when you see cello, you're thinking white person, Les Miserables. You're thinking Phantom of the Opera. You're not
Yeah.
thinking black 24-year-old bone breaker chilling
Playing the
with
cello.
Jasmine, chilling with Jasmine. You feel me? Player. You're not
Facts.
looking, you're not even thinking of that. So the fact that
Right.
that you're dedicated and you're staying in mode, and it's a passion of yours that you're actually bringing to light to show a different side of artistry, I think is so dope, and I think it's so amazing, because a lot of people wouldn't have stepped out front and showed this side of themselves. You feel me? So the fact that
Yeah.
you're taking it, and I mean, you've been on the news, like you're making
Mhm.
strides. So you've been on the news. Your
Definitely.
accolades is definitely building. Your accolades
Hmm.
for your resume is definitely building. So I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you nothing but God's blessings and His vision for you. And I pray that He continues to open doors and put you in the room with people that can elevate you to a different dynamic than ever before.
Thank, thank you.
So,
Seriously, thank
yes,
you.
definitely, definitely, definitely don't stop. No matter what, keep your passion going. I would definitely love an invitation to the engagement party because Fessa will be in the
Okay.
building. Yes,
All
give
right.
me an invitation. I'll be there, fessing it up.
All
Okay,
right.
I will be in the building. And definitely,
But
definitely yes. Just tell everybody
I
where
got
they
you.
could find you at on YouTube. If you
Okay.
have a TikTok, whatever, just let everybody know your social media handles.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody can follow me on Instagram at Moore, my last name underscore then underscore talent. That's my Instagram, Facebook, Jon Moore, JonMoore. TikTok, Moore, period, then, period. What is it? Music? Yeah. But but yeah, that's all.
So y'all heard it. Make sure y'all go follow him. He has a lot of things coming up. So make sure y'all stay tuned with Mr. Moore. Make sure definitely when you get that recorded, make sure you send that my way.
Hmm.
I would love to see you produce a video of just you
Hmm.
playing, like just you playing on some how like on some Kenny G, how Kenny G used to play the sax and
Yeah.
like I need a Kenny G
Okay.
video from you. I need a Kenny G from you. So
All
let me
right.
get a I need one of those. I need one of those. If they don't know about
All
music, because a lot of people looking at me like, what is she talking about? They don't know about that.
right.
But yes, I definitely
Who
need a
that?
Kenny G. Yeah, I need a Kenny G moment from you. Definitely need a Kenny G
All
moment from you. Um, Definitely can't wait to see what else you have in store in the future. Like I said,
right.
wish you nothing but the best in all your endeavors and what you're doing. And yes, definitely look forward to seeing more and upcoming things from you. God bless you. Keep pushing. And
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you.
can't wait to see you
Thank
later on.
you. Yep.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we shall be in tune. So guys, that was Jon Moore. We had Jon Moore. Phenomenal artist. Thank you guys for coming to tune in. Got off to a rough start. I was got up to a rough start. My mind was everywhere, but God is good. We got it together. Amazing guy, amazing interview, amazing live performance. That was amazing. Um, yeah, just a little fess up real fast. I know a lot of people have been like, P, what happened to mom? It's not laundry. I gotta go do laundry. People been like, P, where you been? I know it's been a lot. Like I said, I've been going through a lot mentally, just trying to deal with my son's case and his situation and just dealing with my own personal issues that I've been having. But all I can say is God is good. Make sure to also big up my church, the Powerhouse Church, big up Bishop Darrell Hill. Love him, love him, love him. Like if you just need a word to listen to on Sunday, he's on faith. The church is on Facebook. Go tap in the Powerhouse Church of New York. Happy belated birthday to to one of my best, one of my favorite people. Happy belated birthday to my sis Crystal Harris. Love you down, sis. I know the turn up was real. Definitely also happy belated birthday to one of my close friends, my friend Ashley. I'm so mad I couldn't make it to your 40th birthday party. I just been going through a lot mentally, sis, but I know Gran, your husband, showed up and showed out for you for that surprise birthday party. So congratulations on the big 4-0. Ash, love you, sis. Like I said, happy birthday, belated birthday to you guys. Next week, I will have my list of announcements. Definitely. We'll have my list of announcements next week. I think we have Repo in the building. Next week, we have Repo in the building. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be amazing. Can't wait to sit and talk to Repo. I got a lot of things in the way. It's just, my mental's been messed up. And like when people tell you, when people explain and they be like, yo, like when somebody tell you like, they're going through things mentally, like check on them. And I'm telling y'all this for a reason because Just because you see people smiling on the outside and they're walking day to day, everyday life, that doesn't mean that they're fully there inside. Like, you feel me? That doesn't mean that. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that, John. You're Haitian, so I don't know how to say it. Jean John. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that, bro. I really, really do. Like, so I just been going through things like, mental life things of, just where I want to be and things. And, I've been in my own little depression funk. But I'm telling y'all this because it's real. Like, you feel me? And a lot of people don't like to be upfront about them going through depression and them going through life things like this. My son being locked up is taking a depression on me very bad. Like, because I want my son home. Like, and then it's just different things that's out, like, and then but like John said, I believe that God will always make a way, and I really thank you for that, Jean. So yeah, so the crisis hotline is up. If y'all going through anything, even if you need somebody to talk to, my door is always open. And I tell people that I have a lot of people that come and talk to me and they just tap in and they'll say, you know what, sis, I just needed your words of encouragement. So I'm still here for that. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. So, like, I'm still here. Anybody that wants to talk, some people still hit me. It amazes me the people that still hit me like P. I couldn't think of nobody else to talk to. I just want to talk to you and get your insight. And I love that. I love helping people work through their problems. I love the issues. I love just sitting and talking and getting stuff off their mind because sometimes people need that. They just need somebody to talk to. They need that. Hopefully we can get into some videos right now. Before I get out of here with y'all. I want to get into listen to the lineup. Hopefully I can get the lineup the way I want to. I want to get into Jet Life Prime, aka my bro Boo Boo. I want to get into his video with Thriller. I want to get into Shonda Light. We can get Shonda Light up here. I want to get into one of Vixen. Shout out to Vixen. He's definitely working, doing his thing. I see him. Shout out to his pops, Jesus. See y'all working, doing your thing. We could drop one of Vixen's videos. Definitely gotta drop one of my sons before I leave. So can we roll into that right now? Is that possible?
That's what I be trying to tell niggas, man.
It's a thriller in the track. Where we from?
Yeah. That's what I be trying to tell niggas, man.
It's a thriller in the track. Where we from?
Yeah. Right here.
This is one. Stay 10 toes down from the beginning. A nigga on board, just know we spin. They don't let some real ones in the building. See that we win. We win, we win.
Yeah.
We win, we win, man. We win, we win.
We winning, we winning.
We win, we win, man. You see that we winning. We win, we win, man. You see that we winning. We win, we win, man.
I'ma make a scene cause they watching me. I'm super focused, so I gotta be on top of my bread like a poppy seed. So if it ain't about money, it's obsolete. Was told I be rapping too lyrical. Niggas told me I should dumb it down. So if I make it, it's a miracle. Cause it's 1,000 of us coming from the towns. But I been wavy, been loopy. Better watch your bitch, she a groupie. Talking to towns, I heard she a smoochie. If I was you, I wouldn't deal with me loosely. Cause I fuck her in, let my flag hang, I never tucked it in. Out in Soho with a couple bins. If it ain't swiping, they gon' punch it in. Rocking the baby mogul with the purple jeans and the RTA with the bait. Niggas that tell the truth with the hurtful things. When they say they love you, that shit fake. I be with your BM, rockin' BM. We at Ocean Prime eating steak. One way flight to London for some crepes. And back to the jungle to chill with the apes. Cause
Stay 10 toes down from the beginning. A nigga on board, just know that we spin. They don't let some real ones in the building. See that we win. We win, we win. We win, we win, man. We win, we win. We win, we win, man. You see that we winning. We win, we win, man. You see that we winning. We win, we win, man.
so this time around, I'ma make some noise on my side of town. Finally, the multi-talented promise proud. So it's time for me to speak my mind right now. When you think of the East, who you think of? When you speak of the apes, who you speak of? Moving forward, it better be me, cuz listen up, I'm about to give you some reasons. Like dancing at Battle Fest, acting in pieces. Games like Gersh Flyers, fuck on the bleachers. Designed to Nola baby mogul t-shirts. Rapping now, giving classical features. Bitch, I'm Boo from New Lock. Let a nigga act tough, we a little for a few shots. You get dragged on a few blocks. And we get it on two, you get knocked out your tube sock. Good from Bahamas to Cyprus. Fuck it through all of the night. Just labels hitting, try and see what the hype is. I'm trying to see what Ice Spice is. You thought I was feeling you, niggas is pitiful. Kicking game as if I was with Liverpool. Walked in the TD like it was an interview. Niggas that fear you when they can get rid of you.
This is one. Stay 10 toes down from the beginning. A nigga on board, just know that we spin. They don't let some real ones in the building. See that we win. We win, we win. We win, we win, man. We win, we win. We win, we win, man. You see that we winning. We win, we win, man. You see that we winning. We win, we win, man.
Yo, what's the word, y'all? This your boy B Morgan, of course. Listen, y'all already know what time it is, and guess what? I'm here with FESSUP with PEACHEZ. I'm gonna need y'all to go follow, you feel me? Get in tune, tap in, you already know. Wrong to
What's around when nobody cares? Ain't nobody like me cause I'm real. Body nice when she shit like a pill. Let me know if you trying to stay with me before you disappear. And these streets gotta keep that thing on me. Just in case you're not clear. Boy, you're a demon, oh, he keep on staring. We still inside, that's the noise they keep on hearing.
Yo, this is FESSUP with PEACHEZ. You already know Rocket J's in the building from New York.
What up, boy, making you? She with me, that's
still my Beatles. Pussy wet like I see her Barbados. Play with me while you think I'm Play-Doh. Track star why she wanna relate. Beauty is shiny, they ask for replay. Ain't gon' stop till they hit my.
Mommy, you look good, it's nice to meet you. I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you. Hey.
It's the ice again, it's the ice again.
Hey. Whoa. Hey. How'd you know it? Mommy, you look good, it's nice to meet you. I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you. Shorty said she wants something stronger than Casamigos, so I had to pour some dudes saying a coquito. Shorty got some I can swim through. We can break it down, that's what I'm into. The way she move her body, she the truth. And I'm living this coquito is the proof. Pour me some coquito in my cup. I'ma take a couple more sips and then it's up. Shorty see the diamonds in my chain and fell in love. No lane, she got a thing for a thug. Shorty drinking, bending over, she in twerking mode. And she love her voice like she a fan of Dirty O. Got her screaming, uh-oh, like Lumi D. I hate it like a G. I'm tryna put it in your spine and see if you can take it. And she told me I'm her favorite. She probably say that a lot. She climb on top and this time she never wasting. Even though she got no patience, this coquito hit the spot. Mommy, you look good, it's nice to meet you. I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you. Shorty said she wants something stronger than Casamigos, so I had to pour some dudes saying a coquito. Shorty got some I can swim through. We can break it down, that's what I'm into. The way she move her body, she the truth. And I'm lit, this coquito is the proof. I'm too lit to my old, I'm new shit. I don't know the last time I heard who's this. Frecofino is good with the blue strips. Bad Latin mommy with me, I tell her Dolly. Coquito got her feeling like she took a Molly. The gang rowdy, but my energy on Bobby. I'm tryna do some salsa in the party. Ooh, I'm from uptown. That ain't me before, but I'm up now. Plain Jane rolling on, not a bust down. Coquito in my system, motherfucker now. Mommy, you look good, it's nice to meet you. I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you. Shorty said she wants something stronger than Casamigos, so I had to pour some dudes saying a coquito. Shorty got some I can swim through. We can break it down, that's what I'm into. The way she move her body, she the truth. And I'm lit, this coquito is the proof. You know what it is, baby. Flecofino. Live from Amsterdam, Broadway. Oh, what side that is? I see gang of everything. Let's get it. Scout. You don't need nobody.
Yo, what's the word, y'all? This your boy B Morgan, of course. Listen, y'all already know what time it is, and guess what? I'm here with FESSUP with PEACHEZ. I'm gonna need y'all to go follow, you feel me? Get in tune, tap in, you already know. Wrong to
What's around when nobody cares? Ain't nobody like me cause I'm real. Body nice when she shit like a pill. Let me know if you trying to stay with me before you disappear. And these streets gotta keep that thing on me, just in case you're not clear. Boy, you're a demon, though, he keep on staring. We to that side, that's the noise they keep on hearing.
Yo, this is FESSUP with PEACHEZ. You already know about the James in the building from New York.
What up, boy, making you? She with me, that's still my Beatles. Pussy wet like I see her Barbados. Play with me while you think I'm Play-Doh. Track star why she wanna relate. Beauty is shiny, they ask for replay. Ain't gon' stop till they hit my name. Miss my crib, I put her on the chain. Want the money, I don't want the fame. No, I'm Bobby, she wanted my name. Should've asked her her name.
What's going on? This is your boy Ozzy aka Ozzy Hype. FESSUP with PEACHEZ. Make sure you subscribe to PEACHEZ.